save a couple
No,
more.
I got a free case of water when I bought it.
Time to start your meeting, please, can we have your attention? Good evening, this is the agenda of the regular board meeting, President Board of Trustees, Village of Burnham, Cook County, Illinois. And at this time, I will ask the clerk to call the roll.
Trustee Cap?
Present.
Trustee Bonner? Present. Trustee Garcia? Trustee Greer? Trustee Richardson? Trustee Claybrook?
Here.
And we have a quorum present, so could we stand for the pledge of allegiance? Could you lead us, Trustee Bonner?
That I now cease to until I proudly prefer which stands one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Is there any approval or correction that need to be made from the last board meeting of November 24th, 2020? Is there a correction to be made to the minutes? If there are no corrections to be made, I will ask for a motion to approve the minutes for November 24th, 2020. Make a motion to approve the minutes.
I second.
There's a motion on the floor by Trustee Claybrook to approve the minutes, and a second by Trustee Bonham. The clerk take the roll.
Trustee Cap?
Yes.
Trustee Bonner? Yes. Trustee Garcia? Trustee Claybrook?
Yes.
Thank you, motion passed. Before we open the meeting to the public, if you have anything, if you have any statements to make to the board, you make your statement. And please keep your comment limit to 3 minutes, 3 minutes. So at this time, I will ask for a motion to open the meeting to the public.
I make a motion to open the meeting to the public.
There's a motion on the floor by Trustee Bonner. We need a second.
Second.
A second by Trustee Garcia. Will the clerk take the roll?
Trustee Cap?
Yes.
Trustee Bonner?
Yes.
Trustee Garcia? Trustee Claybrook?
Yes.
Trustee Richardson?
Present, I don't know whether you taking attendance. I'm late, sorry.
Okay, motion passed, so the meeting is now open to the public, so if anyone has any comments to make to the board, we will hear them at this time.
You have something?
Any comments?
Hi, I'm John, Mr. Whitehouse Haidu. Mr. Polk, you called me that at the last meeting, so I thought I'd stick with it. I don't even know what that meant. But anyway, you said the auditor, at the last meeting, you said the auditor recommended a 3% rate increase. And I asked you if you took all the recommendations that the auditor says, and you got rather huffy and mad at me. So I kind of let that go. But you did get me thinking, Mayor Polk, that in 2018, you guys doubled our water rates, the 3% increase to water every year, and the 10% surtax to get the $1.2 million loan from the EPA, which never materialized. But what we did get is the $546,000 contract with CCP, so I'm assuming we got it like half price. So, having said that, since we got the water meter replacement half price, I was wondering, I think it's interesting that the water rates didn't go back down half price. The 3% increase is still there, and the 10% surtax still exists. It makes me wonder where the heck all that extra money went if we got the nice rate from CCP. Also, I think was interesting, in 2018, the auditor, you said, recommended this, and that, and you went with it, but I never heard anything about the auditor recommending any kind of raise, freezes, or spending cuts at all. I don't know if that even crossed your guys' mind. Village was founded in 1907, so Burnham's a little over 100 years old. And in 2018, when you guys jacked up our water rates, I thought it was rather interesting where for 100 years we've had one water department vehicle, and we've had one public works vehicle. And in 2018, all of a sudden, we have all kinds of financial problems, but all of a sudden we decided to get another vehicle in each of the departments. Why, I don't know, but I thought that was interesting as well. My last point here is, when Burnham residents go into debt, we have to cut back on our spending like everybody else would. Burnham, not so much it seems. Last meeting, Mayor, you said that you don't care what I think, you don't care what I say. And I had to kind of eat that. Now, one trustee in here stood up and defended me. I was rather polite and respectful the entire meeting, and that's what I got from you, so I had to eat that. I remember back in January, the first time you ever shut the meeting down to the public, and then you responded.
Your time is up.
No, actually, Mayor, I've been speaking 2 minutes. And seeing the fact that the next meeting is canceled as well, I was wondering if you can give me another 20 seconds, that's all I have here. I'm talking about a year ago, you said you were gonna no longer answer any questions for the rest of your life sitting up there. And you says, okay, amen, and you went on with the meeting. Now, Mr. Polk, I'm not talking to you here, I'm talking to the residents listening on YouTube. Grants are basically financial aid for the residents, okay? I've learned a little bit more about that, I'm not gonna go into detail about that now. But 2 weeks ago, I asked Clerk Chavez, I asked the clerk for a FOIA for how many grants we've actually applied for in the last 2018, 2019, 2020. The response from the FOIA department was 1.
Your time is up.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Your time is up.
Mr. Polk, you said that we spent 82 grand on sidewalks and street repair.
I'll ask for a motion to close the meeting to the public.
No, I'm raising my hand.
Okay, let's go. Okay, go ahead. Thank you.
Hi, my name's Gerald Hunter, 14147 Green Bay. I would just like to comment on how nice Trustee Bonner's booths look this evening. I'm not gonna make any complaints today. I just hope everybody stays healthy for the holidays. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Any other public comment? I'll ask for a motion to close the meeting to the public.
I make a motion to close the meeting to the public.
There's a motion on the floor by Trustee Richardson to close the meeting to the public. Do we have a second? Will the clerk take the roll?
Trustee Cap?
Yes.
Trustee Bonner?
Yes.
Trustee Garcia? Trustee Richardson?
Yes.
Trustee Claybrook?
The motion passed. Thank you very much. In the mayor's report, our tree trimming service, has been completed pretty much. And the street patching, has been done. Looks like we're not gonna make it to the sidewalk. Some of the employees got COVID. So that's, I guess, gonna be put on hold until, probably May of next year. And, we also got another COVID testing on the 19th at the Village Hall. You probably got that flyer in the water bill. And as the one that said it, Trustee Greer has been under the weather and still is a bit, and that's why she's not here this evening. Has not been here for the last couple of meetings. And again, the Village of Burnham resident, you're always welcome to ask, make any comments that you wish. But if your comments are repetitious, all the time, then it's a waste of time. So, and they will not be addressed. Thank you. Village Clerk.
Good evening, everyone. I just wanted to point out, on our website, we added, President Pepwinkle invest $7 million to expand on the COVID recovery, resident cash assistance program. So if you go to our website, you can, hover over it under services, and you can apply for the, assistance for, during the COVID. And that is all I have here.
And any opportunity or information that we find out about, and we will always be as helpful as we can to the residential Burnham. So, I would think in a couple of months, we might see a revelation on that. Okay, let's see, at this time, public education, health, safety, welfare, trustee Greer,
Discussion of, consideration of, and taking action to approve or not approve the hiring of Rob Durangowski. I'm sorry if I chopped it up. Repeat that? Durangowski as a full-time Burnham police officer on an emergency hire for the Village of Burnham Police Department. Currently, Officer Durangowski is a part-time officer.
Okay, so, Brother Rob, would you stand up and tell the board a little bit about you?
Hi, I'm Rob Durangowski. I'm currently working part-time for the Village of Burnham as a police officer. And recently just graduated the academy, and just like being out there serving the public.
Does the board have any questions?
Yes, I'd like to make a comment.
Yes.
You've been with the police department for some time now, and you serve the police department well, you serve the Village of Burnham well, and our residents well. Thank you. for
Thank
all
you.
that do.
Thank you.
Thank you, Trustee Brown. Been another comment? Have a seat, Trustee.
I'm not gonna do one at a time together.
one at a time, you have it.
Okay. I'd like to make a motion to approve the hiring of Rob Daragowski as a full-time Burnham police officer on an emergency hire for the Village of Burnham Police Department.
There's a motion on the floor by trustee Richardson. You need a second, please.
Seconded.
Second by trustee Claybrook. Clerk, take the roll.
Trustee Cap?
Yes.
Trustee Bonner?
Yes.
Trustee Garcia? Yes. Trustee Richardson?
Yes.
Trustee Claybrook?
Yes.
Motion passed. Now you're hired. Now you really belong to bottom.
Discussion of, consideration of, taking action to approve or not approve the hiring of Damian Vega as a full-time Burnham police officer on an emergency hire for the Village of Burnham Police Department. Currently, Officer Vega is a part-time officer.
Who would have any questions about this? Proceed to
Officer Vega, would you like to say anything?
Sure. I'm actually very excited to be able to be full-time. I see a lot of potential in Burnham, and I could see the dedication that my fellow officers put in their work when they're working. And I've been in law enforcement since 2003. To me, I might be a rookie with Burnham, but I have a lot of other expertise that I could try to pass on to them, and that would be a pleasure to do. So I am very, very excited to be here and be given this opportunity to serve the Village of Burnham.
Okay. Questions?
Yes, I'd like to make a comment. And again, Officer Vega, your work ethic is unwavering, your expertise and your experience, and thank you for continuing to choose Burnham as your family.
Thank you. It's a pleasure.
So when you're saying emergency, they're an emergency hire, but they're permanent, right? It's not like they're gonna go back to the time.
Thank you.
I'd like to make a motion to approve the hiring of Damian Vega as a full-time Burnham police officer on an emergency hire for the Village of Burnham Police Department.
Thank you.
Trustee Richardson has made a motion to hire Officer Vega, full-time police officer. Could we have a second, please?
Second.
Second by trustee Garcia with the clerk take the roll.
Trustee Cap?
Yes.
Trustee Bonner?
Yes.
Trustee Garcia?
Yes.
Trustee Richardson?
Yes.
Trustee Claybrook?
Yes.
Motion passed. Now you really belong to us.
Thank you.
And I would like to say that, as trustee Bonner said, you guys, service, it's exemplary. You've done a good job, and we certainly, believe and know that you'll continue to do that, so. And when you do good work, people will see that. If you don't do too much, people, they'll see that too, so. All right.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Thank you.
On behalf of trustee Greer, her motto is there is no I in team, and it takes all of us to, work together to make this a successful village.
And we need everybody's help. All right, thank you, trustee Richardson. Public Works and Buildings, trustee Claybrook.
Good evening. Good evening. I'll have a few things. Public Works, has been doing general cleaning throughout the village. Also, as Mayor Pope noted earlier, the tree trimming is complete. Also, all of the equipment is up and ready and winter ready for the winter months, upcoming winter months. And I just hope everyone has a safe and happy Christmas. That's all.
Thank you, trustee Claybrook, for that reporting your information. Ordinance resolution planning, trustee Garcia.
Discussion of consideration of and taking action to approve or not approve on ordinance number 2020-007, an ordinance amending the establishing of the salaries of elected officials, appointed officials, local liquor control commissioner, and members of the police department, fire department, and other employees of the Village of Burnham.
Okay, so, before a motion is made on this, and we'll clarify this, but, these salary increases, this is to amend the ordinance that was passed, a few weeks ago, or a month ago, whenever that was. These salaries only affect the chief of police, and lieutenant, police department, and contract for the employee, which is down there further. So, and a couple of other employees, so it's not for the whole entire thing, so. We'll see, President.
Make a motion on approving, ordinance number 2020-0-007, an ordinance amending the establishing of the salaries of elected officials, appointed officials, local liquor control commissioner, members of the police department, fire department, and other employees of the village of Burnham.
Yes. Okay.
Understood, Attorney Fedora, thank you.
Good. Go ahead, Trustee Nelson.
So I make a motion.
Okay, thank you. We need a second.
Second.
The motion was made by Trustee Garcia, the second by Trustee Claybrook, will the clerk take the roll?
Trustee Cap?
Yes.
Trustee Bonner? Abstain. Trustee Garcia?
Yes.
Trustee Richardson?
Yes.
Trustee Claybrook?
Yes.
Motion passed, thank you. Proceed, Trustee Richardson.
Discussion of
Trustee Garcia.
Discussion of consideration of and taking action to approve or not approve resolution approving and authorizing the execution of an intergovernmental agreement between Calumet Memorial Park District organized under the Park Code of Illinois and the Village of Burnham and Illinois Municipal Corporation in Thornton Township, Cook County, Illinois, for an easement in gross and perpetuity for stormwater improvements at Cottage Park.
Okay, Stanner, is there anything that you want to say on that agreement, or the easement, or no? Stanner? I said, do you want to say anything about the easement, to make it a little clear to the board?
I don't know if they can all hear me, but I'll try to make it as brief as I can. The flooding provisions over at Cottage Park. The village was successful in getting the grant and negotiating the contract with the Metropolitan Water Reclamation District of Greater Chicago. Their legal department shifted gears and then requested proof of ownership of the park, or a easement or lease agreement with the owners. It was discovered after research that the park, in fact, was owned by the Calumet Memorial Park District. So we negotiated with them over the summer, spring and summer, and an agreement to take it and lease, at least we have an easement across the park for improvements that be consistent with the program offered by the Metropolitan Water Reclamation District. Basically, there'll be some green infrastructure put into the park in the form of bioswales, vegetation, and grass that will help absorb the moisture and by a few swales, move the water away from the park and to other drainage areas within the Metropolitan Water Reclamation District that are nearby. Therefore, we hope it will alleviate the flooding problem that we have at the park. As I understand it, Robinson Engineering and the mayor was instrumental in securing the grant, and we've been working diligently over the last 6-7 months to identify ownership and to negotiate with the park district this agreement. And it's not been easy, it's been tedious and long because of the pandemic. Meetings had to be canceled, et cetera, in the process, but we've now got to a conclusion where the park district attorneys, myself, Robinson Engineering, the engineers, and the Metropolitan Water Reclamation District and their legal department all agree upon the language, and we're trying to move forward with this so that hopefully in the spring, the park will be properly planted and designed so that the water will no longer be a problem and helping everybody, particularly the residents of the village of Burnham, can enjoy its facilities.
Okay,
And we're asking for approval.
okay, well, thank you, and, this is a grant for $100,000 that we put in for, it was granted for that park, We want to return that part back to the community, back to the youth, and, there are a lot of young people in the community that have worked with Mr. Hodges, and so that'll be a plus for the village and a plus for the youth, and that's what it's about.
Mr. Hodges.
You can see this.
I make a motion to approve a resolution approving and authorizing the execution of an intergovernmental agreement between Calumet Memorial Park District and the Village of Burnham, a municipal corporation in Burnham Township, for an easement in growth and perpetuity for stormwater improvements at Cottage Park.
There's a motion on the floor by trustee Garcia to approve this resolution, so can we have a second, please, for this easement?
Second.
Second by trustee Richardson, will the clerk take the roll?
Trustee Cap?
Yes.
Trustee Bonner?
Yes.
Trustee Garcia?
Yes.
Trustee Richardson?
Yes.
Trustee Claybrook?
Yes. Motion passed, thank you. Do you have anything else, trustee Garcia?
No.
Finance, trustee Cap?
Good evening, everyone. Discussion of consideration of and taking action on the Village of Burnham's aggregated levy for 2020 for the purpose of compliance with the truth and taxation law as being $3,600,000. The aggregated amount was determined based on the 2019 tax extension grand total of $3,626,418.15. Multiply the amount by 105% and round off the amount.
Any questions from the board on that? Have a seat.
So I make a motion to approve the aggravated levy for the Village of Burnham for 2020 for the purpose of compliance with the truth and taxation laws being $3,600,000. The aggravated amount was determined based on the 2019 tax extension grand total of $3,626,418.15. Multiply the amount by 105% and round off the amount.
We have a motion on the floor by trustee Cap to approve the levy, so we need a second, please. Second. Second by trustee Claybrook, will the clerk take the roll?
Trustee Cap?
Yes.
Trustee Bonner?
Yes.
Trustee Garcia?
Yes.
Trustee Richardson?
Yes.
Trustee Claybrook?
Motion passed, thank you. Proceed, trustee.
Discussion of, consideration of, and taking action on ordinance number 2020-0-006, an ordinance levying taxes for the fiscal year beginning May 1st, 2020, and ending April 30th, 2021, of the Village of Burnham, Cook County, Illinois, 60633-2081.
You gonna make a motion for that, trustee?
So I'll make a motion to approve ordinance number 2020-0-006, an ordinance levying taxes for the fiscal year beginning May 1st, 2020, and ending on April 30th, 2021, of the Village of Burnham, Cook County, Illinois, 60633-2081.
There's a motion on the floor by trustee Cap, we need a second.
I second.
I
second.
Will the clerk take the roll?
Trustee Cap?
Yes.
Trustee Bonner?
Yes.
Trustee Garcia?
Yes.
Trustee Richardson?
Yes.
Trustee Claybrook?
Yes. Motion passed, thank you.
That's all I have.
Thank you. Under utilities, trustee Richardson.
Good evening. I just want to remind everyone about the ComEd that has the program. Once you go on their website, you can go to the ComEd Care, and it has a list of programs that you can apply for assistance. To my knowledge, they're giving out like a $500 grant. So anyone that is in need of help, go to ComEd for that. That's it.
Thank you, trustee Richardson. Department of Recreation, trustee Bonner.
No report tonight, thank you.
Thank you, trustee Bonner. Please attach and petitions, communications, memorials, responses. Is there any unfinished business? And the new business? Would you take that, trustee Cap?
Discussion of, consideration of, and taking action on the suspension of the regular scheduled board meeting on December 22nd, 2020, according to our schedule. Any questions? I'll make a motion that we suspend the regular scheduled board meeting on December 22nd, 2020, according to our schedule.
We have a motion on the floor by trustee Trustee Richardson, clerk take the roll.
Trustee Cap?
Yes.
Trustee Bonner?
Yes.
Trustee Garcia? Trustee Richardson?
Yes.
Trustee Claybrook?
Yes. Motion passed, thank you. Proceed, trustee Cap.
Discussion of, consideration of, and taking action on the schedule of 2021 regular board meetings of the President and Board of Trustees of the Village of Burnham. As you notice on that schedule, we're not suspending the Christmas meeting because it's after Christmas. It's not Christmas Eve or Christmas Eve, so it's on the schedule for next year.
Okay.
So I'll make a motion that we approve the schedule for 2021 regular board meeting of the President and the Board of Trustees of the Village of Burnham.
There's a motion on the floor by trustee Cap. If we have a second, please. Approve the schedule.
Second.
Second by trustee Claybrook, clerk take the roll.
Trustee Cap?
Yes.
Trustee Bonner?
Yes.
Trustee Garcia?
Yes.
Trustee Richardson?
Yes.
Trustee Claybrook?
Yes. Motion passed, thank you. And before we adjourn again, we wish everyone to have a nice Christmas. And if there are any leaves on your parkway that you have not raked them, your parkway looks worse than anybody in this village, would you please take care of it? Then I'll ask for a motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
There's a motion on the floor by trustee Burnham, could you get a second?
Second.
Second by trustee Richardson, clerk take the roll.
Trustee Cap?
Yes.
Trustee Bonner?
Yes.
Trustee Garcia? Trustee Richardson?
Yes.
Trustee Claybrook?
Yes. Motion passed, Lord, willing to see you next year.